YouTube Wagwan, man, you know you're tuned in to Click React. And guys, I know you've seen this shit going around. Gunna snitching in court. Uh there's a big debate. Like, my boy's been asking me, yo, do you consider this snitching? You know, because he's basically copying a plea. Um I don't want to say too much in the intro right now. We're just gonna go look at what's been out there in the public for us to see, what Gunna has said in court, the little snippet of the video that's been going around, and his statement that he put out. I think it's exactly when he came out. So that's what we're gonna be looking at today, guys. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, turn on post notifications, drop a like, and let me know what you think about this, man. Like, do you think this is snitching? And if you don't, tell me how it's not. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna get right into it as usual. I want to look at that right away. I don't want to look at the video right away. What I want to do is, when Gunna got released, you know, everybody was like, in any case like this, when somebody gets released, people are wondering, how did this person get out, right? Like, that's what we want to know right away. From the early onset of this trial, or these charges, the RICO and whatever it is, they said, I was watching DJ Academic's page. He said that they don't have a lot on Gunna, right? So when I heard that he got out, I was like, maybe the one thing, or the few things they had on him couldn't stick, because that's what they do in RICO cases, or in any case where there's a project team involved. They try to stick as much shit as they can on you, and because they know most won't stick, and hopefully some stay, type of thing, right? So released a statement, and this is the statement right here. Okay, this is when he just came out. So this is the statement. I'll read it. So Sergio Kitchens, I guess that's his name, his legal name, said, when I became affiliated with YSL in 2016, I did not consider it a gang, in quotations. All right, more like a group of people from the Metro Atlanta who had common interests and artistic aspirations. My focus of YSL was entertainment, rap artists who wrote and performed music that exaggerated and glorified urban life in the black community. While I have agreed to always be truthful, I don't know, you agreed to always be truthful, okay? I want to make it perfectly clear that I have not, okay, this is bolded here, not made any statements, have not been interviewed, have not cooperated, have not agreed to testify or be a witness against any party in the case, and have absolutely no intention of being involved in the trial process in any way. Okay, so again, he took a plea. This is how he got out, and this is what he's writing after. I have chosen to end my own RICO case with an Alford plea and end my personal ordeal by publicly acknowledging my association with YSL. An Alford plea in my case is the entry of a guilty plea to the one charge they had against him. So as I said, he didn't have a lot of charges against him, which is in my best interest, while at the same time maintaining my innocence toward the same charge. I love and cherish my association with YSL Music, and will always do. I look at this opportunity to give back to the community and educate young black men and women that gangs and violence only lead to destruction. Now, pause. So things he's saying here is already incriminating, not for him, well, for him, because he took a plea, so I guess that's why he can say what he's saying. But to say that you're agreeing here, look at what this opportunity, give back, educate young men and women that gangs and violence only lead to destruction. So it almost seems like, you know, he's talking out against his own. You know, that is how I'm taking that, to be honest. It's just strange to me that you're saying it like that. Like, you're almost admitting to guilt, right? And here's the thing. This is what I was saying. Me and my boys were discussing. If 10 of us get arrested, and we're all being we're under scrutiny for the same thing, and one of us admits to that same thing, what happens to the next 9, right? You're gonna be like, oh yeah, all you guys, we all have you guys on charge for stealing this water bottle, and one admits. So we all have evidence that you guys are tied to that stolen water bottle, and only one admits, right? To me, that makes everybody else seem guilty, and I think that's that's a form of dry snitching in itself, right? Okay. All right, so now we're gonna look at the video that was sent out, that's been circulating since he has been released. I don't know if I'm assuming this is before he got released, right? Like he gave a statement. Mind you, I just read you a statement of him saying he did not cooperate. Now, for me, cooperation is a simple thing like, hey, uh, are you aware of some of these facts? In this case or example, YSL is a gang. You saying yes is cooperation. Like, that's a fact. I'm sure that defense lawyers for YSL and Young Thug in particular, they're trying to make sure that YSL is not seen as a gang, because if you know how gang and affiliations work with charges, it enhances the charges, right? So I'm sure that's what the defense of Young Thug is really trying to do. So you just throw it out the gate by saying, yes, you know it's a gang, right? Let us see.
True as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens.
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
You
How is that not cooperating and giving a statement? I'm lost.
were present when law enforcement officers stopped the vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you acknowledge
Wait, what? So me and you are in a car. A water bottle is found in the car. I say to you, is it your water bottle? You say no. So that means it must be the next guy's water bottle. In this case, the drugs and the gun. So you just correct. What am I missing here? How is this not you turning on your boy? How is this not snitching? Now, again, everybody has a different opinion or outlook on snitching and whatever the case is, but if you rap a certain way and you portray a certain type of lifestyle, that you know you're gangster and no snitching and all that, how are you gonna do that and then still put out a statement like the one you did saying you didn't give any testimony, you didn't cooperate, you didn't say anything against anybody else? That is clarification that you did. So how is this going to work out now? Like, I'm a little confused. Let me just continue this.
the following statement? I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent and music indirectly furthered YSL the gang to the detriment of my community. YSL as a gang must end. Is that your statement or acknowledgement?
Yes.
Um,
I became affiliated with
Hold on. YSL as a gang must end. Is that your statement? Yes. Come on, guys. Like, talk to me here. Like, I don't understand what it is that is not snitching in this. I'm confused. I am super, super confused. Let me just play this back from the top.
YSL around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped the vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, man, at this point, this is actually crazy. Like, he literally put out a statement saying he didn't say anything. He must have not known, right? He must have not known that somebody was recording this shit. Because there's no way he would have lied like that after the fact. In the case, you now have Takashi 69, who we all know as the Master Snitcher, you know, trained by Master Splinter in the snitching ways. Um, he even made a statement about it. I mean, he knows what snitching is. Let's be real. So, calling a spade, calling a snitch, that's what he was doing, and he did put out a statement or a post about it as well. Um, Basically just reposting the dialect of the conversation with the judge and Mr. Kitchens or whatever his name is. Like, uh, this is snitching. It is what it is. I can't imagine what Young Thug thought, or I'm sure he's seen it at this time where his lawyers told him what was going on or what has happened. So I heard that he was back in court, and let me just.
Entered a plea deal for his release from jail. Young Thug and Gunna are two of 28 defendants charged in this RICO case. All 28 members of the Young Slime Life record label, which prosecutors are accusing of having a connection to street gang activity. Motion hearings for Young Thug and other YSL members happening right now. Our team is there. We will be sure to bring you the very latest online and here on air. Here is a look at the moments Atlanta-born rapper Gunna walked out of the Fulton County Jail late yesterday afternoon. The rapper, whose real name is Sergio Kitchens, made a deal with prosecutors to make this all happen. Now, Gunna will not have to stand trial early next year with rapper Young Thug and the more than 24 other defendants who prosecutors say were part of a racketeering conspiracy. And despite Gunna releasing a statement saying otherwise, documents from his plea deal show if called to testify when his co-defendants head to trial, the rapper would have to take the stand. John Sherrick on that part of the story for us.
Gunna's Sergio Kitchens leading the Fulton County Jail 7 months after he'd surrendered. He is a free man. The man Fulton County prosecutors had said was deeply involved with rapper Young Thug and 26 others in a violent.
I just think this is crazy. Um, uh, I'm just imagining from a standpoint. He was also. I had a similar type of situation. Sorry, growing up, and where me and my boys got in trouble with something or whatever, and when there was a backpack with something in it, and it was three of us. So when the question came up, whose stuff is in the backpack, the guy that was actually carrying the backpack said it's not his, and immediately that led us to look at each other, me and my other boy, and say, okay, if it's not his stuff, then it must be your stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he did. That's what Gunna did in the car. So he's snitching on different levels here and saying that you're not cooperating, you're not gonna do this. You must plan to flee to fucking Switzerland or something. You know what I'm saying? But guys, let me know what you think. This is just crazy to me, man. Like, I don't think, I guess 7 months is time, and it makes a man think. So what would you guys do in this situation, and do you consider this snitching, man? I'll see you guys later. Appreciate you for watching.